And there I'm gonna be recording the Modern Challenge back in March 7. Uh, Regarding my deck, it's the same. I just added Royal Science on the main board. I took out Omen of the Sea and replaced it with a Fort Traverse because there's a lot of blue-black uh, Urzas that are being paired to. I thought that I need more ways to get a threat. So the Fort Traverse will help regarding that one. And as you can see, my sideboard is very tilted towards going against blue-black Urza. I have a Tron the last roll. I have Boil, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Veil of Summer. I have Neil Spellbomb, just like that. So I will just go on my first match here. I think this is a green Tron. Okay. Etron, of course I don't know. My style now is maybe I'll just wait for the play and explain it, because sometimes this has been 6 days ago, so I cannot remember most of the play that I did here. I mold that hat that does nothing, so I might keep this and get rid of the forest. We'll see. Okay. So to my turn. Go in here. I'm thinking this might be a Urza Tron or Eldrazi Tron. So I should look at the top of my library and see if I'm gonna get a stub. There's a stub, and if you have 2 chalice, I'll be locked out of the game. So I might just play the Bloodstained Mire here and pass the turn. Hope to stub chalice. Gonna draw that and wait. So there won't be any chalice here, so I might fetch here for watery grave. So I'm gonna Inquire him now and see what he have. Okay, so this is a green Tron and he can cast card next turn, so I'm gonna take the Sylvan's Crying, because this can get Blood Zone later. So I don't think I can stop this. I can stop this one turn, but this one will be casted next turn. So I'm gonna take Scrying here. Go to his turn. Took a tower. Gonna play that. So he's gonna play the Trug Tusk here, which is smart because he don't have a way to pay for the Stubborn Denial. Then I'm gonna play my Death Shadow here, just to have a delay in case he play a Worm Coil Engine. Yeah, I guess I play that instead. Risk, you don't have a Worm Coil. The Forest. Silver's crying. So again, and the worm coil. Yep, that make things harder. Okay, now this is game over. Just concede here. I did not expect that Sundering Titan to be a main board card, and he's casted a lot of creatures, so this is like really bad for our stab. Let's go to game number 2 of this match. So now I know that he is not playing Etron, so no Chalice. I'm gonna keep this because I have a turn 2 Tarmogoyf and a turn 1 Thoughtseize. So I cycled there first for the chance to get a bubble, and I did get one because I have this and this, so I can bubble myself and see what I'm gonna draw. So I got the Glamour. That's good, so I might play Watery Grave here. Okay, so I don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna touch this here. Something of Ugin. So now I thought he's not Etron, but he's still playing a Chalice of the Void. I think I'm gonna get the. Don't. He's missing 2 Tron lands, so I might take the Chalice here. Okay, so I took the Star because I already have this. I just need to beat him up with a 5/6, I guess. Okay, so I can traverse now for a Death Shadow and play it, and then play my Tarmogoyf next turn. Yeah, so that's why I didn't care about the Chalice. But Stab is not doing anything against these 2 creatures anyway. So let's get a Chalice for 1 now. Gonna play my Tarmogoyf, play a fetch, and then fetch shock. Swing for 5. Don't have anything here, so I'll just go to my turn. So I'm gonna look at the top of my library here. I got a Thoughtseize, I don't need that. Since I don't have any more fetches in the library, that's why I just played that to shuffle the top. And it's not like I'm gonna hit uh, lethal by playing this. So I'm gonna draw a stub, which is okay. This is a dead card anyway, so he just conceded there. Let's go to game 3. Now this is gonna be scary because it's on the play, and I'm gonna keep this because I have beating it. I'll just hope to. I have a turn 3 shadow at least. I have no interaction, but this. So I hope we have expedition maps. So now I'm gonna bubble myself. See. Oh yeah, I can't because I need to play this, and I need to shock with 3 in case I get a Thoughtseize next turn or Street Rate. I can turn 2 shadows, so I'm just gonna needle naming the expedition map. So I'm not using my bubble here, so just play my Tarmogoyf. So it's been luck here because of my Painting Needle. So now I used it. I got an Inqui. I don't really need it. I'm gonna play my Dead Shadow and swing here. I don't need to dismember this right now, but I might later. So I think I'm still attacking. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I'm gonna dismember now in case I get a TBR. Okay, I didn't. So I'm just gonna Tarfire myself here. Swing for 10. I can traverse for another Dead Shadow here. Didn't traverse. So I wanna traverse for GCR next turn in case he get Tron lands and then cast an Ulamog Worm Coil. So I didn't traverse there. Okay, so I won that game 2-1. By the way, this is the sideboard for that. I took out Royal Science and Fatal Push for these 3 cards. And I drew the Beating Needle there on my opener and 1-minute game. So let's see. Round 2. I think this is against Tribal Zoo. So this is a keep against an unknown because I have 2 discard and turn 2 Tarmogoyf. Like that. Okay, I'm against a zoo. So I'm gonna look at the top of his library. Okay. Since I have a push and I can kill this and it's gonna be a lot of creatures, I bubble myself. So I'm gonna keep that. So I'm gonna push this. Trying to conserve my life because I have 2 Tarmogoyfs. So I think I'm gonna Inqui him. Okay, I'm gonna take that too. I try to discard him because I think he's full of cards. I'm thinking he only have 1 land and discarding him without a card draw in the deck is really good before casting my threats. Because I can Dead Shadow next turn and this Tarmogoyf will just be really small compared to a Death Shadow. So cast that, and then I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf here. I'm gonna traverse for my Death Shadow so I can cast them both next turn. Okay, now that's bad. So I'm just gonna play that shadow here, and then hope we don't get another. Okay, burn our Mantis Rider. Okay, and he did get it. He won that. Let's go to game number 2. How did I sideboard here? Okay, Arch 2 against Rival Zoo. I took out Tarfire because his creatures are all over the reach of Tarfire. I took out Sweet Rate because I won't really want to damage myself that much. I put in one Mystical Dispute for Mantis Rider, in case he's playing because he's 5 colors, he can play actually any blue card that will be good against me, like Geist or Detention, Deputive Detention, or Reflector Mage. And without Cavern of Souls, this Mystical Dispute is good against him. So let's see. I will give this one Heavy Removal counter and Scry. So that's gonna reshuffle the way. I have no turn 1 here, so I'm just gonna play it top to conserve my life total. So I'm gonna touch him, and I'm gonna take Bloodbraid Elf here because I can counter this one. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast my and leave this up because he's gonna play that Geist. So this is a tall dispute, of course. Let's go to my turn. He's not gonna attack. Then I'm gonna swing here. Just wanna make sure to kill all the blockers while I can. If I have a TBR. I'm gonna swing again, and then I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf. I think it's a game from here. Unless you have a detention, deputy of detention. So this is okay. I'm just gonna take it. I think Fat is much worse. It's worth stabbing than that one. I'm still at 10. And his creatures are all 3 mana and 2 mana. So that's still okay. I have another one, so that's gonna get stabbed and it's gonna concede. Let's go to game number 3. I see the mystical dispute worked. I have a removal in this card, so I think this is okay. I have 2 draws. I just hope to draw a fatal push. I mean a dead shadow. And yep, I did draw a dead shadow. Cycle for removals. I'm at Inqui here. I'm gonna get the Geist. I'm gonna get the Goef here. Then get the Geist later. I have Abrupt Decay for this one. I'm gonna play that tap. Okay, so I'm gonna touch this and play that shadow here, I guess. And if it tribal flames my dead shadow, it will leave. I have a sweet rate here to trick the burn spell. In there is he didn't play tribal flames on this one. I think I'm gonna swing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can swing there. There's a potential. Yeah, I will die to a Mantis Rider. I can dispute it. In case where I'm gonna swing. Because I already have a Abrupt Decay for an attacker. I'm just gonna swing here and then I can take it or kill it. I think I'm gonna kill it and try to win next turn. In here, I'm not sure what I have in hand, but this is something that I should have touched him first. I thought GCR here because I'm thinking if I go down to 4 after shocking this 9 plus 4 is 13. Even if you block he dies, I was thinking that the only spell that can kill me here is Lightning Bolt. And I didn't thought about Lightning Helix. It's because I haven't played against this deck for a long time. Because that gonna block here. So, because he saw this, he should have block. Then I didn't expect the Helix, but he Helix me, so it doesn't matter. It grows my, and he still dies. If he Helix this, this can be down to 2. And then now I need to touch him because this deals 3 damage and this is 1. That is exactly my 4 life. But he helix me, so he still dies. If he helix the shadow will be, he will be 15. And then deal 13, he will be down to 2. And I'm at 4. This will deal 3 damage to me. Then hierarch is 1 when it swings, so I need to touch him and then hope he breaks. If he helix the shadow, I have a fighting chance. So won that game. Let's go to game number 3. I think this is against humans. So I kept it. I'm gonna inque him. So what I'm taking here, I'm taking Mariner here. And then cast my Death Shadow next turn. Or I can take Meddling Mage. That doesn't stop me from casting my push. Or I can name Kite Sail. I can take Kite Sail so that doesn't have any information of my hand. Since I have a lot of land and then I'm gonna kill the Kite Sail. So I'm gonna kill this later on his turn so that Kite Sail don't get anything. I might kill the Parish here or the Hierarch because he don't have enough lands. So he needs to block here. Oops. So he double blocks and then I GCR and then cast my Tarmogoyf. It's restricting him from having a lot of lands. But he played well here. That means my Dead Shadow cannot attack anymore unless I get a removal. And this will just keep on getting bigger. So okay, so I got the removal here. I could have attacked there first before, because he can play something and then grow the champion of the parish. But he can always hold it to play around this member and then swing next turn, so that means I cannot attack. So I need to dismember it before I swing, so that I'll know if I can attack or not. Trade card. Yep, I won game 1. Let's go to game number 2. I did a sideboard on this one. Against humans, I took out all the stab, delay, and Thoughtseize. I put this Veil of Summer for Deputive Detention, Reflector Mage, Fitting Needle for the Canopy lands. I know this Mystical Dispute and Fitting Needle is kinda something that I've been doing since, because for some reason Fitting Needle always goes into my opener, and it really helps against vials. And if ever we go to the top decking part of the game, I just name Horizon Canopies, and it also helps me preventing opponent to draw cards. And Mystical Dispute as a one-off. I haven't been punished yet playing it, and I think this is the first time. I'm gonna Thoughtseize him. Yes, I'm gonna take the Moran, it's a bigger threat. I need to kill it. Now I drew it instead of a removal. I think this is the first time I got punished by playing Mystical Dispute against humans. Um, this kind of hand is hard to beat without getting any threats. Yep, I keep drawing lands, and that's a game hitter. Yep, flooded. So let's go to game number 3. I'm gonna Amulet, no land. I'm gonna keep it. Get rid of looks like I'm gonna get rid of street rate here. I wanna touch the same and then I have enough life to go down for that shadow. So I'm gonna take an Oryok here. Looks like. But usually it's not a problem. I wanna cast my Death Shadow next turn, so I might take Vial here to force him play in Noble. Okay, so I took Oryok. I'm gonna play that Shadow here. Then dismember the Kite Sail. I'm gonna swing here. Very good advantage here, but that Reflector Mage is very bad. Yeah, cast my Goef. I can just leave it alone, but I'm thinking if he misses the land wrap, he might lose because of the. I already have lethal next turn, but he drew a land and Reflector Mage my Death Shadow. Yeah, I'm still swinging here because I don't think we have. I have a choice to prolong the game, so I'm just trying to kill him. He's drawing cards, he can get nothing. Now he cannot attack because he can have another creature like Lieutenant and then kill me if they all swing. I think I have a Reflector Mage again here. I think it's a Reflector Mage. Flood and yep, it's Reflector Mage. Last game 3. So game number 4. It's against Burn. Mr. Burn, yeah. think I'm gonna keep it against an unknown opponent. Cycle, wait, what he casts, and I stub it. I think I'm gonna fetch here. Should reverse, okay. Okay, he's not gonna attack anymore. I'm gonna swing here. No, I can kill this Eidolon. So I'm gonna draw another Goif. I'm gonna block the Eidolon here. I could have stabbed that, then could have stabbed this, but he played it well. He have a Boros charm that I just stabbed, so I have to let it go. But guess another Eidolon. But he is lethal, so he needs to block with this one. I'm gonna swing with both. And then cast my Tarmogoyf again, and then hope we don't get anything. Hope we get a spell and not a creature. I'm gonna stop it, and that's the game. So to game number 2. How did I sideboard here is just this two, and for this took out 2 street rate, put in brutality and gas because that's the only sideboard I have for burn. I haven't been facing burn for a long time. They've been playing prowess, and I don't know where they went. I think Newell 10 is also playing prowess at the moment. So I have 2 cards against them. He's not a good hand against burn. He's much better. So I'm gonna keep it and get rid of maybe this member. I'm gonna push, I'm gonna play a land and pass the turn. I'm gonna push this one. But he's gonna Boros charm it to be indestructible. So I'll play my Goif here. Okay, I just abrupt decay it. It's okay. I didn't play my Goif because it dies to a lightning bolt. really wanna draw a stub here. If he attacks, I'm gonna block. So I'm gonna swing this. I'm gonna swing here, then cast one more shadow. I guess I'm gonna cast 2 shadow now. Looks like I'm dead next turn. Yep. Game number 3. I hold my first hand. It's a better one. I might get rid of the Abrupt Decay or Delay. I'm gonna play with Delta here and then get the Breeding Pool tapped. Katachi's play my nothing. I'm gonna decay if we play Eidolon. So report suspended. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This will make my goif bigger. I have a stub. I'm gonna stub it. I have another threat in case he plays Path to Exile, so it's okay. I'm gonna swing here, cast my Death Shadow, play a land, get a red source, maybe a Blood Crypt. Okay, I traverse myself there to know if I can swing with both. If I'm gonna get a removal, I can swing with both my creatures. So I'm just gonna swing with one. No, I didn't swing with both there. I think I should have attacked with both. I'm thinking you have you have a double burn there, and then stab one, and then he draw another creature. It's I'm gonna lose. That's why I didn't swing with both of them. I wanna block the goblin if ever. Goblin guide. And let it resolve. Nope. I didn't, in case he play another Eidolon like he did on game one, on game one, yeah. So stab it in case he have Boros charm. Is okay, I'm still alive, and he needs to draw another burn. I draw another burn there. No, it's a path. It's okay. A forest. No, I just need him to miss one draw step. And yep, that's the game. I lost. I went 2-2. My challenge. Let's go to the next match, round 5 against Blue Black Urza. Deck I have my sideboard warp too. So I think I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna touch this him turn 1. I return tomb so that I can cast my Cliff next turn. I'm gonna take the push here because I have this member for Emery. So I drew that one. You have one card unknown. I'm just gonna crush my Tarmogoyf here. And then he drew another one. Now I'm gonna dismember that. Cast my shadow. Yeah, I don't think I have anything here, so he's gonna die next turn. Yeah, Spellbomb is okay. And he tapped out, so that's a game. I can dismember my shadow on his end step. And new Spellbomb doesn't do anything. I didn't get to use my TBR because it's still dead. Go to game number 2. The sideboard against Urza is a lot. So I have Veil, Needle for the Tapter Foundry, for Emery, for Engineered Explosives, to Mystical Dispute, Tron, the last roll Boil. I took out Push, Starfire. Sure, I think I over sideboarded against this one. I think I want Push here. Or Starfire because his list is kinda different. He's playing Emery. Most blue black only have Urza as a creature, and that's why I take out pushes. But if I get locked out by the Emery EE, it's gonna be hard, but I have Beating Needle for it. I said, if you get legacy hands, that's all you need for that shadow. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna get Thoughtseize. Then I'm gonna get maybe Urza next turn, or I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf first. Just gonna draw here. Oh no, I counter it. It's okay. Gonna swing. Traverse for swamp because I won't be able to traverse later anyway because of spell bomb. I'd rather use it now. And Goyf won't change its size because you also have that. So I'm gonna push that. I push it, and then here I'm gonna I'm gonna swing here. I'm not gonna kill it. You target me, yep. I was gonna make a go smaller, or no, it's the same. Anything happened there? He didn't draw a card because he don't have mana, so that's a punt on his side. No, I just left it there. I think another Urza is more of a threat, so I just wait here for an Urza. I dismember that. Yep. I'm gonna dismember it. It's okay. I'm gonna dismember Ursa before you can generate more mana. I'm gonna lose now. We can give this first strike crumple and then TBR it. Won that game against Wong deck. Next round it's against Yama Killer. Round 6. He's playing green red. Ponza. And I'm thinking he's playing Etron, because he always plays on Etron. So I don't think I'm gonna keep that. That's a bad card against Etron. Bad hand. I might keep this, get rid of TBR because I don't want to go lower. And I have removal for Chalice. I think I'm mounted. Okay. He's not playing Etron. So I'm gonna bubble myself here. I'm gonna fetch this on his upkeep so that I can push uh, push a Magus or stab it or stab a Blood Moon. I'm gonna get a swamp here. Black blue, okay. Because I have this anyway. Okay, I pushed it. Yep. This also prevents the casting of Magus, so I'm just gonna push it and then so I might just play this forest. Okay. So that is him. Yep. Because playing this can get me a swamp in case you have a Blood Moon effect. So that's okay. I won't be needing this yet. So I'm gonna take the Pyromancer because it's kinda drawing cards. Okay, it's bad. I'm gonna drawing my threats here. The reading pool is getting closer and closer to his Inferno Titan. Okay, that Red Elf and a Bolt. I'm gonna stab that. Because that's 6 damage if I don't. Level. Get another stab, so I need to fetch this for a swamp on his upkeep so that if I get a push I can push this. Nope. So I'm gonna drop the KDS and then cast my Tarmogoyf. So Bolt me in response. I need another creature to win this. I didn't include him because we don't have a 3-mana spell there, or he already cast it. So I need to stab this now. Because that means draw a land, I'm dead. Okay, now I'm dead. So I'm gonna draw that. I have nothing. I was waiting for delay, didn't get it, and then concede. So let's go to game number 2. Sideboard against him is the Glamour and Ergast. Just these two. For these two. Ergast answers a lot of his threat. The God is good against the God. Everything, because it's a green-red deck. And the Glamour is just also for the God, and in case he got greedy and play 2 lands with the enchant land. So I'm gonna keep this. I have this card removal for the early creatures. I'm gonna get the black red here, I guess. Red Grip and then thought sees him. So I'm gonna take Once Upon a Time here. This gives him another land, and then I can Tarfire this or Dismember, depends on what I draw. I'm gonna play that Arbor Elf for sure. I'm gonna look at the top of my library, I guess, because I can traverse here. Okay, I didn't. I just look at his. So I'm gonna Tarfire this. Okay, dismember it and then traverse for that shadow. Okay, Tarmogoyf. Because it's bigger. Doesn't die to Lightning Bolt if ever I don't draw another land. I'm gonna cast my Tarmogoyf here and play this tapped. I play Magus. Gonna Tarfire that. Swing for 6. Now I have a stub up. I'm gonna stub it because it's dead next turn. Okay, didn't. Okay, so he's looking for a lander. So I'm gonna kill him this turn. Let's go to game number 3. I am keeping this again. So I have removal for the Magus and turn 1 elf. There's the elf. I'm gonna dismember it. I have a turn 2 double shadow. That's a forest. So I didn't double shadow here. Looks like I have playing around both, I guess. Okay, so that's his hand. I didn't shadow. In case I draw a land. I didn't hit anything there. Now I'm gonna hit something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's gonna be the Chandra. Make this bigger. Then cast one of my dead shadow, I think, I guess. Okay, I'm not casting my dead shadow, I'm just trying to delay of his next cast. Yep. I'm gonna let him play that, and then I'm gonna delay this and he's dead. it. One against Yamaka. That's my first win against Yamakiller. Think my other loss is he's on Etron. Okay, let's go to round number 7. Remember what deck is this? Gonna keep it. That's up removal. Scry. Just hoping it says blue white. Okay, so I need to shuffle it on his turn. That's good. Oh, I think it's an Etron. I'll play that. Yep, it's an Etron. No chalice. I'm gonna target myself in case I draw that shadow or draw a traverse. I can cast it. It's a Thoughtseize. So should be a Matter Shaper here. It's actually a good hand, and not having a threat is really bad, so I'm gonna take a Reshaper here, I guess. In case you draw a Grassy Temple and cast his Thought-Knot Seer, I can push it. So I can cast it next turn now. Release size okay. Again, now traverse by my Dead Shadow. Okay, throwing lands. And cast the nuts here. I'm gonna push that. Look, I think he's gonna get my Goif here. GCR. Okay. I'm gonna swing here. This member doesn't really do anything here. Okay, he drew like 3 lands in a row. Only 5 cards. He can only play Karn and maybe a Relic. It's okay. Or Tormod's Script. This is dead next turn. Just gonna decay that. Yeah, that top deck just won me the game. My TBR, my Red Shadow. Still dead. 9. I don't need to use my TBR here. Go to game number 2. Sideboard here is This 3 for this 3. You don't want this Inquisition getting top deck later in the game. And I just leave one. Fatal Push isn't that good. But if you drew a lot, Fatal Push isn't that good, so I leave 2 in the deck. The Glamour for Chalice. Worm Coil, clean answer to Worm Coil. Fading Needles for Blood Zone. Map. Karn. Let everything in his deck except the creatures. Walking Ballista. Scavenger Grounds, depends on what you need during that time. Ceremonious Reactions to counter everything in his deck. Okay, let's go to game number 1. It's not a good hand. I need to mull this. This is worse. I don't want to go down lower and lower, so I might keep this. And maybe leave this 5 here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a breeding pool with this. Cycle. Stab the Chalice. Next turn, get a swamp if I still don't get a land. So I might get rid of Stomping Grounds and Forest here. Yep. So I'm gonna look at the top of my library. It's a Goif. I think that's okay. I'm gonna draw that. I do the Goif, I cycle. I didn't play anything, so I do not play anything because you can play a Worm Coil. I would like to delay that. I will delay that. And this one is good. It's a good draw. So cast my Goif now. My Goif is not dismember proof, but it's okay. I have a stab. Okay. You have 1 card in hand. I think I'm not gonna attack here. Prevent him from drawing something. Maybe I can kill him next turn. Sasha is okay. Now I need to stop this. I think he drew all his dust here. So yeah, that's game. Go to game number 3. Now I'm on the play. I'm gonna keep this. I can cast this turn 2. Hope we don't have a dismember. Gonna get a blood grip and then tar fire myself. Go. I use this to uh, bluff a stub, or if we cast Matter Shaper, I can dismember it. Okay, that's good. I can still traverse for the shadow. Need to, before he names it. So he's gonna name citrate. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna traverse here for I think Tarmogoyf to prevent getting blown out by Blast Zone. Scavenger grounds, okay. So another shadow will die here. Then yeah, this is a close fight. I will without if not because of this delay top deck, it's gonna be bad. So I'm gonna delay that because I have a scavenging grounds there. So that's unblockable. I'm gonna swing here for 0. And I think he's gonna cast another chalice here. That's I'm gonna stub so that my Goyf gets 1 power and kill him before this resolves. And do a Tossis him for 2 damage. That's a game. Concede because Tarmogoyf's gonna get down to 2. I don't know what's the other card in his hand. I won that. That's 2-1 to the final round of the Modern Challenge. This is against Amulet. I do not know what he's playing, so it's not a good hand. I cannot cast this Dead Shadows. I'm gonna mold this. This is much better. I might get rid of Stub here. Yeah. As his name is familiar, I think I expect him Amulet here after seeing his name. So let's see what I'm getting rid here. It looks like Stub. Okay, it's a push. Okay, so I'm gonna look at his top of his library here. So rule turf. I think I should have done that first so that I can bubble myself. So I'm gonna inquire him. Maybe take that Dryad. Because I don't have a removal anymore. That ramps him 1 extra land per turn. Play the forest. Valakut. So I might stub this once upon a time. I think I'm gonna stub it. So I have 7 damage next turn. I think stabbing it is good. Okay, now I'm in trouble. He drew Amulet. So I need to touches him to make my dead shadow 7 and then have a little damage next turn. Yeah, so if we don't get a pact or something. So I'm not doing anything there and not pressuring him is not really stopping him from, if he draws a stab, having an open island is not really stopping him from casting it. So I'd rather win next turn than leave an open stub. This is game number 2. How I sideboard here is I already took out my Ashok, so this is I don't think Ashok is needed at all, or a sideboard is needed at all against this deck. Just Edelgast is enough, because I have a main board delay, so maybe if you don't have a delay main board, you can play 2 Edelgast. I took out Inqui because they play like 27 to 30 lands, so sometimes they don't have anything in their hand. Took out 1 push for these 2. I'm gonna keep this. It's a good hand. I have removal and counter spell, so I look at the top of my library. So let's Steinmeier. I need to fetch here on his turn. It's actually good that he cast that already because I have a Goip. I just hope we don't have a Bajuka Bug in his hand. Okay, the shadow is good. Oops. I guess my turn will go if there. I can kill that. And cast my... Yeah, not yet. Because he can cast Titan here, withdraw the castle. So I'm just passing the turn, not casting my dead shadow. So I'm gonna stab this. I'm gonna cast my dead shadow. Swing for 5 again. Still have the delay for the castle and Titan. Now I need to delay that. It's okay. I just need a fetch or a bubble. That's good. I get a bubble. Targeting him. It's another Dryad. Push it. Swing for 6. I just need to fade 1 draw step and I'm good. So now I can just VCR win. VCR wins his first time in TV, I guess. It's gonna crack this and then it's gonna die because of GCR. There's a game there. Um, it's a game there. I went 8-2 again on 6-2 on that modern challenge, and the lowest 6-2 in there, and one of the two, the shadow that went top 32. So that's it. Hope I can make another video, see how it goes. But that's the modern challenge. That's last March 7. Hope you like it.